This is Rinat Zabailov for innomind.org. Today I'm unboxing a Breville 800JEXL/B juicer. It's called Juice Fountain Elite, and it's supposed to be one of the best juicers around. And I'm gonna give you a little brief history about this particular company. I've been using one of the Breville products, in particular a teapot, electric teapot, for about close to a year and a half or so. And about a year into operation, that particular teapot was, I don't know, it just started taking much longer to boil than it used to be. And I contacted the company and they sent me a replacement like right away, like just, you know, first night, overnight and stuff. So that was good. I was really surprised by this customer service. So this company was founded in 1932 in Sydney, Australia. So Breville is an Australian company. And you know, it looks like they're really taking care of the quality of their products. Take a look at, you know, at even like the printing of the booklets. So the booklet contains all the important information about how to use this juicer, all right, how to assemble it and everything. In fact, they even included recipes. Take a look at these recipes. So you can actually, you don't even have to go online for recipes to make your best juice. And speaking of juices, to make juices and to kind of consume them daily, it really boosts your immune system, as well as, you know, gives you a lot of energy for the day. So without further ado, I'm going to pull out this fountain, juice fountain. Okay, get it out of the way. So this is how it's supposed to look like. You can see, okay, comes with a container for pulp. So all the pulp actually goes, and look at the ingestion point. You can put a full apple without having to cut it. So I did quite a research on juicers. Originally I was aiming for the juice man, you know, that guy who advertises on infomercials for like, I don't know, 40 years or so. You know, the old timer, he's like 87 or something, 88 years old by now, in the year of 2011. And let's take a look what it has in store for us. So I should probably put it on the floor horizontally, but I decided to take it out of the foam. So first thing comes, this is the juicer, as you can see. And here you are. There's a brush, a cleaning brush. You can see here. It's for cleaning the blade and all the internal components after using the juicer. You can see it's a really nylon. So it's really, as far as look at that, you can scrub the pulp. You see, it's a spatula on the other end. So as far as quality goes, really good quality. I mean, these guys engineered this. I mean, they really got a strong engineering department when it comes to, so this is a 1000 watt juicer. Let's see, how do you take this out? I don't know. I might go for the, okay, so this is the container, the Pulp Collector. Okay. And they have advised you apparently to use, I read through the manual, previously a little bit. So they advise you to use the plastic bag or something like that, so you don't have to wash this later. All right. This is the pusher, the punisher, so to speak. So all the apples and celeries or whatever you want to make your juices from, they actually are pushed. Look at the diameter of this thing. It's huge. So, and as you may notice, really good quality. There's an important, always start the motor first prior to inserting fruits or vegetables in the feed chute. Okay, remove this label before use. So that's what we're going to do. You know, we are, look how nicely shiny, good product. I mean, really, I mean, compared to any American product, it's really, you can see quality. It's like on the Japan level quality. I mean, when it comes to electronics, camcorders and cameras and whatnot. So the cable is short, and according to the manual, it says it's for preventing, it's for safety feature. So I have no clue how they justify having a longer cord to be a safe hazard, maybe for tripping on it or whatever, but you wouldn't want to operate the juicer on the floor or anything. So, okay, so look at this. All right, so what else do we have? We have the container, the collector of the juice, and apparently it even has the scale. So as far as, you know, how much you want to make. So apparently if you put like 4 Granny Smith apples in the digester, I don't know if you want to call it that way, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So 4 apples, you know, with 3 carrots, and the tips have to be pointing upwards, as well as like a few pieces of celery, make up 2 full glasses of juice. Okay, so this is where the nozzle, this particular nozzle, goes into. So there's no like splattering and, you know, making a mess on your counter. Okay, so it goes here, supposed to be. All right, let me take out the packaging. Okay, I'm gonna have to rip it up. I'm pretty confident I won't have to return it, but even if I would, I don't think Breville guys or the store where I bought it from would be upset if I don't include them. It's pretty heavy, if you ask me. Do you want to ask me? Go ahead and ask me. But I already said it. It's a heavy unit. Well, a 1000 watt motor. And what they say is you have to, for soft skinned vegetables and fruits, you have to operate it at lower speeds. All right. Apparently this particular thing goes this way, and we can disassemble it right now. So just to give you a quick view of what's inside. So this is a cover, as you can see, and the cover apparently is together with the digester. Okay, so I'm gonna put it here, not to put these parts on the floor. This is the blade, and according to the instruction manual, for you guys, in case if you're planning on getting one of these, you have to keep it in soap water for 10 minutes right after use. Otherwise, if there's any pulp left on the mesh, on this mesh, of the blade, it can clog up and, you know, apparently will turn the quality of your juice making, you know, a nightmare. Okay, maybe, you know, I'm just exaggerating, but at the same time, you want to keep the pores of the mesh as clean as possible, and hence the brush that they have supplied. Okay, so you just brush it up and clean it. There's an important notice from the Department of Justice system. I'm just playing. Remove the cardboard packaging and plastic bags from the stainless steel filter basket before first use. Some people prefer eating the cardboard and you know, plastic covers and stuff like that. I mean, it just gives a flavor, you know, a different flavor for the juice. But in case if you don't prefer that flavor, you might want to remove this. Okay, I won't be surprised if some people forget to remove these things. So you might want to make sure that, wow, look at the quality of this thing. And this is supposed to be titanium. The quality of the blade actually is in titanium. I'm not sure which particular part is titanium. I presume maybe it's the whole part, you know, because it looks like there are two different metals. This looks like silver, this is gold. We're looking for platinum somewhere. Maybe this tip here is platinum, but you never know. All right, so this is the moving part. Do not put your fingers here when the unit is plugged, just in case if you have a small child walking around and pressing things and trying to control some of the electronic devices in your house. All right, so you remove the blade as I just did, and then you can just take this little, I have no clue, I don't know what you call it, but so this is the motor, 1000, and there's on the bottom of the motor, apparently there is a switch. Let me just show you. It's supposed to, like, in case if you are really overloading it, and according to the instruction manual, you have to use the pusher by pushing it slowly, because otherwise you will not get the best, you know, the juice will not come out. There's not going to be as much juice if you keep on pressing down really quick, okay? So you have to like slowly push it in, all right? So in case of overload, like overheating of the motor, there is a reset switch right here. It's called overload protection. You see, right here. So you press this, and it's supposed to like pop out in case if the motor overloads. Take a look at the quality. This is really good quality. Apparently, you switch the low speed here and the high speed here, and the off switch is here. All right, pretty simple, foolproof, and that's how it looks so far. So there isn't really much to it. Oh, sorry, I would never do this to you normally, but today is this day where we're unpacking. I don't know what's going on. Could be the weather. We have lots of snow in New York here today. I have no clue who sent it, why they did it, but regardless. Okay, this has to snap in apparently, or did it already? We gotta figure it out. Somehow these triangular kind of points have to come into these, okay? So it has to just like fall into, there you go, there you go. Now we're talking, you see? Now we're talking and spinning. So you gotta make sure there's no dust or anything. I will, of course, kind of wash it up before starting using it. All right, so right after this is this portion that goes in like this, because digestion, exit, exit. This is the pulp size, this is the juice. This is where the good stuff comes out from, okay? And apparently the company says, so how do you, okay, so apparently you just put it like this or something. That's what, okay. So do you see the trick? I don't know if you noticed it, but I just showed you that you have to put the cover in such a fashion. You see, right now I cannot just put this down all the way. So you gotta like tilt it up and then, see what I'm saying? That's the trick. And pretty much the same fashion, oops. In the same fashion you can do the container, the pulp container. All right, so now it's a little bit stuck. I have no glue. There you go. All right. What am I doing? This is not supposed to be like that, is it? I think it has to come from the other way. Oh, stupid me, you see? Okay, so, right, so disregard everything I was saying about 3 minutes ago. So you just pop it in like this, okay? That's what I'm talking about, you know, live and learn, live and learn. This is what we're here for. And this is not gonna go any way but through this ridge, you see, here. That's it. And it's like you can put like Granny Smith apples like whole, you know, you don't have to cut it because the diameter of this thing is huge. And like I said, you know, this way it's not gonna fit, but this way it will. Perfect fit. You see the engineering of this thing, and you can even look through what's happening inside, you know what I mean? And then you put this also on an angle. You can't just shove it in like this. You just have to put it like that and then plug this baby in and enjoy the juice making. I'm gonna give you a small like detail tour, if you will, by taking the camera off the tripod so you can just take a look at the details. All right. This is the collector, the juice collector, and it's got a cap too, by the way, so you can take it off. Okay. Look at the quality of the craftsmanship. It's really good quality and supposed to be really powerful by having 1000 watts of power. Okay. Rotate to remove the filter. So all the instructions are pretty much like, it's really foolproof. I mean, so far I really like the quality. All right. This is the other side. This is me. It's a me, Mario, right there. You see that? That's me in the reflection. But you can't really see my face. I work for the FBI or CIA, I forget. But regardless.